Good morning, everybody, from Compton Ice Arena here on the Olympic Rink. Carshield taking on the Amherst Knights. Due to our team affiliation the last 2 years, I hope to get the Knights correct the whole game. Struggled a little bit yesterday with the Predators. So the Knights are in red. Carshield is in the Carshield blue. Carshield's going to be left to right to begin. We are the home team as we had a higher seed going 4-0 in pool play. It is a brisk morning this morning in South Bend, just above freezing. It's a little wake-up call for the boys as they went outside. Wake-up call for the parents as we had to do some work on the windshields. But surprisingly, it's a little warmer in the rink than it is outside. Caleb Hudson in net for this go-around. Of course, Hudson wears the black pads. The pitcher line looks like it's going to head out first. Logger and Schultz with Pickering and Rawls. This is a very simple move. If you have to win to move on this morning. So the other game is going on about 10 minutes ahead of us between the Florida team and Nashville. Winner of this game will play the winner of that game this afternoon. We're ready for puck drop. Pitcher glides into the Notre Dame logo. And 15 minutes on the clock. Everybody's excited. Puck dropped, one back by the Knights. Knights play it into the zone. Pickering in after it. Pickering gathers. Up the boards. Schultz tips it forward. Goes high. Pickering gathers. Pickering dumps it in. Pitcher in after it. Puck comes back out of the zone. Then it comes out of the zone. Pickering had stopped it, and then momentum of the puck bounced in. So we'll have a face-off just outside our offensive zone. Pitcher glides in. Puck went over towards Schultz. Bounces on him. Puck goes the other way. Knights grab it and dump it in. Comes around the corner. Pickering gathers. Chips it forward. Hits something and went to the center. Louis gathers. Tries to find pitcher. Flogger breaks it up. Schultz to Flogger. Schultz goes in. Schultz still in. Schultz still in. Trying to turn the corner. Gets a down low to Flogger, but it goes past him. Puck rimmed around to the other side, and they are going to ice it. So face-off will come in our offensive zone. Fisher line hops on. Berryman, Stanley, Bilger, Peters out there. Puck won by Amherst. Stanley gathers, battles, gets it to Fisher. Stanley comes around the other side, head up, looking for a pass. Skates out, tries to get to Fisher, but it goes right between his legs. And Amherst Knights come out the other side. Pass goes a little too far in front of their forward. Bilger grabs it. Now Berryman intercepts. He's got some space. He gets it. Goes up to Fisher. Fisher still battling for it, and it comes out of the zone. Bilger goes up the wall to Berryman. Berryman puts it in deep. Fisher and Stanley in after it. Puck just goes past Fisher. And Knights bring it out. Berryman intercepts, puts it back in the zone. Stanley in after it. Stanley pushes his man to the boards. Puck gets stopped. It comes out toward the dot. Bypasses everyone. Schrader steps, puts it in deep. Berryman gathers. Tries to go over to Kaiser. We're trying a line change here. And the puck goes past Schrader at the point. And Hudson passes to Lacasse. Lacasse just out of the reach of Schrader, but that may be on goal. Nope, just off the side. Then the Amherst player after the whistle just hits it at Christopher. And we skate down to the other end. So Kaiser line out. Springer, Simpson, Lacoste, Schrader. Face off to Hudson's right. Kaiser chewing on the mouth guard. Schrader plays it off the side of the goal back to himself. Walks out the zone with it to Kaiser. Kaiser to Simpson. Simpson pulls to the middle, races in behind the net. D-man there. Springer gathers. Springer gets intercepted by two guys. Schrader keeps it in at the blue line. It goes down into the invisible corner for us. Over to Simpson. Back to Lacoste. Lacoste puts his shoulder down, tries to get the line. Two Knights run into each other. Kaiser kicks the puck forward. Knights go D to D. They try and get the red line, and they do. Guy skates in wide, shoots, it scores. So Knights player brought it in from center ice, went around the dot, had about a puck-sized hole to shoot at, and that's where he hit. So 1-0 Knights. Miller, Larrigan, Berryman out. Pickering rolls. Berryman. Pickering. Pickering's going to go forward. He's got room. He dumps it in to the side of the goal. Active board, shoots it all the way out to the dot. Larrigan plays it into Miller. Miller tries to make a pass to Berryman, gets intercepted. Knights come out the other way. Out with a head of steam. Knights along the boards, shoot. Hudson with the save. Miller on the dot. Simpson or Larrigan in. Miller. Pickering grabs the puck down, puts it down at his skates. He's going to go forward. Plays it off the wall, but it's intercepted. Was trying to find Berryman. Puck gets dumped back in, rolls in after it. Louis sidesteps, gives it to Pickering. Pickering goes forward. Pickering's going to just go as the forwards are changing. Pickering in by himself. Plays it down low to the other corner. Flogger in after it. Flogger, Schultz gathers. Schultz takes it to the middle. Schultz puts it on goal. Flogger. Oh, it was loose. None of them could get it. Bilger skates through. Puts it down low to Flogger. Pitcher down to help. Pitcher bangs it the other side. Their D-man plays it up the boards. Bilger plays it back around. Pitcher's down there. Comes back out to Bilger. Goes past Bilger. Goes all the way down, but no icing. Bilger gathers over to Peters. Peters goes back around. Both forwards have kind of floated to the middle. Schultz gathers over the Flogger. Flogger's going to go with a head of steam. Schultz is going to crash. Drops to Peters. Peters shoots. Oh, the rebound comes straight out. Still battling behind the net. Pitcher goes in to help. Bouncing puck. Peters gathers. Shot deflected. Goes to the other side. D-man turns. Tries to go the other way and does. Pass goes up. Their D hold on to it. Forwards are changing a little bit here. Schrader breaks that up at center ice. Stanley breaks it up as well. Berryman gathers the puck. Turns the corner, puts the shoulder down, shoots, hits the crossbar. Amherst comes out down the middle, intercepted by Berryman. Schrader rips low, looking for a tip. Gets tipped to the corner instead of forward. Stanley battling. Stanley still on it. Fisher pulls off the wall. Puck goes high. Lacoste keeps it in. Goes down to Stanley. It goes past him as he turned the defender away. Knights come out of the zone with it. Go D to D. And up the center. Both defenders collide on him. Amherst gathers the puck. Fisher comes away with it. He's got two after him. Passes up to Berryman. Berryman with his head up the wall to Fisher. Fisher gets the zone and dumps it in. Stanley in after it. D comes out the other side. They go side to side. We got a couple players running into each other as they try and change. Oh, the guy fumbles it. Brock, at the end of a shift, just pushes it in deep. Springer on to go in after it. And the puck comes out through the middle of the zone. Simpson tries to break that up at center ice. Rawls gathers, finds Simpson. Simpson sidesteps somebody, but the puck gets back to that guy. Now the puck goes forward to Simpson. Simpson cross ice to Springer. Springer's got to kind of wait on it and then dumps it in the corner to Simpson. Simpson in after it. Lowers, gets around the guy, takes a hit, keeps moving his feet. Still moving his feet in the corner. Puck comes back behind the net with Springer. Springer turns. Simpson's still there. Goes back the other way. Kaiser in after it. And they just ice it on goal. So no icing. Hudson gathers to Pickering. Pickering turns. Up to Springer. Springer tips. Springer gathers the return pass to Simpson. Simpson to Rawls. Rawls is going to play it. Tried to find Kaiser. Nice player got there first. Pickering with nice stick. Rawls plays it behind the net to Pickering. Pickering with his head up, trying to break out. Flips it high. It's going to bounce through. All the way through. They should wave that off because the guy was standing right next to it. I don't think it got deep enough anyway. So puck comes all the way across. Oh. So Larrigan was in deep on the forecheck. The puck came out, hit a couple legs, and it looked like Larrigan had gotten back over the line, but they called offsides. So I have a neutral zone face-off. Miller, Larrigan, Stanley, Bilger, Peters. Puck won by Miller. Bilger over to grab it. Stanley tips that in deep, goes in after it. Pushes it forward. Miller over there. Now Larrigan. Puck slides past Larrigan and the forward. So they come out. So we're going to have a penalty against us. They completely missed the offsides. Looks like Larrigan's going to the box. Interference, I guess? Not sure. So pitcher and Flogger out to kill the penalty. Schrader in the corner. Puck comes. Pitcher after it. He chips it. Mike's going to go. Mike's going to beat the guy to the puck. He's over in the corner. Stops. Oh. Kind of had Flogger in the slot, but the pass was a little too hard. Probably didn't realize how open Flogger was on a penalty kill. Puck gets chipped up the boards, and they're going to reset. Puck comes back to the near side. Schrader backs in. Guy turns to the middle. Shot deflected by Schrader and falls into the netting. Springer Kaiser hop on. Springer gathers the puck after the face-off win by Kaiser. Gets hacked at it, and the puck comes the other way. Schrader in, trying to knock it away. Puck comes to the middle to Kaiser. Kaiser to Springer. Puck just off his stick. The D-man was backing up, and they kind of jousted for it. Puck goes back in our D zone. Over to Lacasse. Lacasse up to Kaiser. Kaiser going to try and get the zone. He does. Takes a nice hit for it, but dumps it in. He goes for a change. Stanley on. Stanley's going to intercept. Turns his corner. Head down. Tries to play it forward. Berryman on. And they try and play it in deep. Springer gets no. Lacoste gets run into the boards. Out to the point. Schrader out there. Stanley out there. Puck goes through easily. Oh, it pops on Hudson. He tried to glove it. Oh, but to the back door where a guy was standing. He's going to come around the other side and luckily puts it in the back of the net. Puck comes back out to the point. Flutter shot, hits a skate, cleared wide by Fisher. Carshield just kind of looking at each other. Berryman gets leveled. Fisher on a break. Fisher and Stanley. To Stanley. Stanley shoots wide. Still got the puck. We're going to end up with a power play here. Pitcher on, Schultz on. And at 4:33, Carshield's going to go to the power play. Berryman took one for the team there. Kaiserline on for the power play over to Peters to Pickering. Pickering shoots right in the goalie's chest. Goalie looks behind him, but it's sitting right there. Kaiser on the faceoff. Buell's in temporarily. There's something wrong with Hudson's skate, they feel like. So Buell is in. Springer to Simpson. Simpson to Pickering. Pickering fumbles, keeps it on the blue line. Over to Peters. Peters to Pickering. Pickering tries to get it to the bumper to Kaiser. Goes down low to Springer. Back out to Peters. Peters to Pickering. Pickering switches spots with Simpson. Puck out to Simpson. Simpson shoots low for a tip. Oh, it's tipped. Hit the goalie and kind of skirts out to the side. Puck all the way across to Pickering. Pickering plays it down in the corner. He didn't have a clear shot. Springer over there. Springer's still working. Springer intercepts. Goes behind the net. Finds Peters. Peters finds Pickering. Pickering finds Simpson. Simpson shoots wide. Springer's doing pirouettes in front as he gets cross-checked every time he moves. 14 seconds. Shot all the way through. Saved. Wholesale changes for both teams. Pitcher line hops on with Schrader and Lacasse. Couple shots on goal. One tip that looked promising, but nothing on the scoreboard. Puck won back by the Knights. Played all the way around. Schrader over there to get it. Schrader shoots. Tip goes to the corner. Man out of the zone. Lacoste plays it up to Flogger. Flogger to pitcher. Puck still bouncing around. Still there. Now it comes through. Flogger gathers. Goes forward again. Knocked again. Just can't get anything going. Pitcher finds it. Down to Flogger. Bounces in the air. Pitcher hits at it. It's still loose. Pitcher over to get it. Back to Schrader. Schrader shoots. Looks for a tip. Comes out the other side. Lacoste takes it in. Muffs at it a little bit. Pitcher gathers to Lacoste. And they back out. Flogger intercepts. Goes forward. And they go for a change. Larrigan in. Miller on race to get the puck as it went backward as we were going forward. Otto gathers, tries to find Springer. Puck gets intercepted. Shot goes through. Buell plays to the middle. Schrader does a nice job to strip the puck. Up to Springer. Springer going to get the zone. Chips it in and goes in after it. Sidesteps again. Two Carshield players down in the zone. Comes back out. Bilger keeps it in at the blue line. Shoots. Looks for a tip. Goes wide. Peters puts it down low. Springer gets popped. Nothing. No arms in the air. He got hit in the numbers. Bilger pushes it forward to Otto, but it's intercepted. Amherst comes the other way. Petey's directing traffic. Shot. Buell nicely just pops it up to himself and grabs it with the glove. Carshield's going to change. Forwards go on. D stays. Oh, D changes too. Pickering rolls. Hop on. Puck over to Pickering. He turns. Puck goes to Berryman. Berryman stops short of getting an elbow to the head. And Amherst goes D to D. Puck to Pickering. Pickering goes over the top. Fisher after it. Knights go D to D. Then go forward. Rolls to Pickering. Oh boy. Kind of slid on Pickering. And puck goes in deep to Fisher. Fisher bounces on him as he tries to turn. They play it to the slot, but they were changing. Shot comes through. Stanley with the block. 28 seconds left. Pickering takes the man. The puck sits. Fisher with a head fake. Opens up a lot of ice for him. Fish goes through. Gets tripped. And we're going to go on a power play. So it seems like their backup goalie is opening and closing the door, so he goes back and forth every stoppage. Seems kind of pointless, but each team does it their own way. Fisher kind of wins a faceoff. Berryman gathers, hits it wide, but it scoots out of the zone. Puck goes back. Schrader bodies his man off the puck, goes to his knees, back up to his skates, and chips it up to Lacoste. Lacoste has room, finds Berryman, and Berryman gets plowed right at the end of the period. He is going to sport a lot of ice as he goes back to the bench. So after one, Carshield trails 1-0. Back for the beginning of the second period. Fisher line out. Kids seemingly enthusiastically banging their sticks on the boards. Carshield right to left this period. Fisher on the dot. Remember, we're on a power play right now. So Fisher wins. Puck played back past Lacoste, back into the D zone. And Carshield resets. Plays over to Schrader. Schrader's going to bring it out to Stanley. Stanley with some room to Fisher. Fisher gets the zone. Now they set up to Schrader. Schrader to Fish. Fish down to Stanley. Stanley over to Schrader. Schrader to Stanley. Unfortunately, right now we have just no net front presence. So Fisher goes down low. And Stanley kind of floats to the beginning front of the net there. To Schrader. Shot through. It's in front of Stanley. It's loose. Oh, shot wide by Fish. As Stanley's taking a beating. Puck comes over to Fisher on the near side. To Schrader. Schrader shoots through. Goes all the way through. Hits the back of the net. Comes out of the zone. 14 seconds left. They're going to go for changes. Kaiserline hops on. Schrader gets upended. And puck goes in, and that's the end of the power play. Puck to Springer. Springer can't get there. Puck goes down to the corner. Lacoste after it. Puck comes out to the point. Shot bouncy through. All the way through. Kaiser gathers off the wall to Springer. Springer tips it forward. Official does a nice play there. Kaiser gathers. Still going forward. Puck is left at the line. Springer there. Springer pushes it forward. Kaiser on the forecheck. Kaiser pushes it forward. Simpson in after it. Simpson stops it, kicks it forward. Finds Springer. Springer shoots right into the goalie's chest. Springer Kaiser just kept moving it forward. Simpson stopped it, came out the other way, popped in front. And Springer got a shot on goal. Kaiser wins to Springer. Back to Pickering. Back in the corner. Springer goes down. Puck goes around. Simpson misses. It comes the other way. Guy skates in, cuts to the middle, shoots very wide. Active boards, comes all the way out, and Pickering had a steam. Pickering toe drags through, gets away from him, gets it in the skates. He goes down, still down. No. And it looks like it slid to the goalie, so we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. Pitcher line out. Peters, Bilger. Pitcher wins. Flogger can't quite get the win, and they put it down the ice. Peters after it. Wins it to the corner. Puck goes through. Bilger gathers. Bilger plays it up the boards. Schultz is going to get there, hopefully, but can't hit it forward. Now it comes to him. It slides past. Puck high. None of them are baseball players. So Peters resets. Peters still resetting. Turns. Turns again. Still resetting. Plays up to Flogger. Flogger can't gather. Puck goes back into the zone. All the way around to Bilger. Schultz grabs it. Schultz up to pitcher. Pitcher dumps it in, and here we go. Pitcher in after it. Flogger low, supporting. Comes in middle, no one's there. And the puck gets broken out. Bilger kind of loses an edge for himself. Bilger to Peters. Peters to Schultz. Schultz skates in. So pitcher offsides there, so we get a change. Miller on with Simpson and Larrigan. Schrader, Lacoste. Puck one back. And Amherst plays it forward. Schrader gathers, turns. Plays it up the middle to Miller. Miller tries it with the skate, and it goes back the other way. Puck slides through all the way to the corner. Schrader pushes guy up against the boards. Squirts loose. Simpson pushes it forward. And he gets broken up. Puck hits Miller's skates and goes forward. Then it goes the other way. Amherst skates it in. Out to the point. Otto tries to break that up. Simpson supports. Puck comes out of the zone. And Amherst takes it back in. Guy goes around the corner on Schrader. Stops. Centers. Goes behind the net. Shot through. Buell plays it to the corner. Puck comes out to the point. Misses it. Larrigan in a foot race. Seamus digging. Tries to get the angle. Takes the man. Puck goes to Miller. Miller gets popped for his efforts. Seamus makes the guy turn. And the puck comes out of the zone. Puck misses people. Berryman gathers. Berryman head up. Tries to reset. Resets to Pickering. Pickering now has Stanley at the blue line. Pickering's going to go. Pickering toe drag. Still going Pickering. Pickering backhand gets pushed off. He stops, turns. Pays to Brock, but it gets past him. Fisher over. And back in that spot where Pickering would have been. It gets reset. Played off the boards to Stanley. Stanley's going to push forward. Turns the corner. Gets slashed. Slashed again. Still moving his feet. Puck played to Berryman. He gets cross-checked. Fisher gets interfered with. Puck comes over to the side. Played up to Pickering. Pickering's going to go again. He's going to shoot. Deflection. Oh! Deflected, then hit the goalie's shoulder and bounced over the net. Puck comes out the other way. Puck played side to side. Pickering's going to grab that again over to Springer. Springer up this side. And Amherst comes away with a 2-on-1 after a change. They shoot. Beal with the save. Puck comes bouncing out hard, but it hit the side of the net, and Simpson's going to break out. He pushes it forward. Puck goes back into Rolls. Rolls finds Springer. Springer's going to take the space. And Kaiser got pushed in off sides. All right, Hudson apparently is back. Hold on! For yelling in your ears, we were changing goalies. And as been with the rest of the game, the officials weren't paying attention. So we win the faceoff. Peters plays it down into the zone. Kaiser in after it. He breaks up that pass. Plays it low to Springer. Springer comes out of the corner. Plays it back down low as he faked out to the point. Kaiser wins. Plays it back out to Peters. Peters going to rip a shot. Low pad saved. Back to the corner. Springer's. Amherst chips it out. They go the other way. The official does a pirouette trying to get out of the way. And they go forward. Shot blocked by Bilger. And they both overskate it. Springer comes out the other way. Springer to Simpson. Simpson with speed. Simpson turns his corner. Shoots. Oh, it's juicy. And Simpson got hammered into the wall. It will be a penalty. So got Simpson in the back against the wall as he was turning the corner. JR is still down. Brownie's over there saying positive words of encouragement. Springer's coming over. Springer's over, talking through for Flogger, asking why it's not a major. It was a horrible hit. Of course, the officials talking it over with the kids. Typically, they have their minds made up already, though. JR is up. Springer doing some good arguing for Carshield's part there. Again, the officials just aren't watching behind the play, which is where that occurred. That was a horrible hit. So it looks like we're only going to get a minute and a 30 out of that. And JR is going to probably end up with some aches and pains. He did walk off or skate off. Pitchers line out with Schrader Lacasse. Puck one forward and cleared. Schrader resets. Oh my! Schrader whiffs on it. Now finds Lacasse. Lacasse misses. Schrader, Schultz. Schultz plays it in. It hits dead, which usually it's been lively, and it comes back the other way. Schultz circles. Schultz shoots. It's blocked. Pitcher grabs it. Pitcher finds Flogger. Flogger shoots. It gets blocked. Fisher's line on. Puck one back to Schrader. Schrader to Lacasse. Lacasse blocked into the netting. Fisher at the dot. Wins a puck to the side. Puck hops Stanley's stick. Oh, he was in the right spot and hopped a stick. Schrader had already backed out. They go the other way. Shot in on Hudson, who's back in net. They're getting some repairs. And we'll have a face-off. Defense changes. Fisher wins it back. Peters over to Berryman. Berryman plays it forward. It goes in the O zone. Puck played out to Stanley. Knights come forward. Shot. Peters got a piece of it. Goes wide. Another late hit. Berryman goes forward to Stanley. Stanley Fisher. Time. Sorry. Up to Fish. Fish to Pickles. Pickering's going to shoot. Juicy as a glove did not catch it. It comes all the way down for icing. Pickering had a shot on goal. The goalie did not catch it cleanly. Came back out and they just hit it down the ice. Kaiser line out. Schrader down low. Miller in after it. Miller finds Kaiser. Kaiser shoots. It's blocked. He gets demolished from behind again. Miller still working down low. Battling. Puck still there. Being kicked. Goes the other way to Miller. Miller centers. He gets put back in the corner. Lacoste pinches. Plays it down low. Miller can't quite get there. Works to the other side. Pushes his man to the corner. The puck stalls. It hits a couple legs. Schrader there. Now it's stalled on that side. Comes back to Kaiser. Kaiser moves his feet. Springer comes in, gathers. Plays it down low to Kaiser. Kaiser fakes a pass, then loses the puck, and they go back. Puck goes through. Schrader to Lacasse. Guy tried to toe drag him. Lacasse just shifted his body weight and went the other way. Puck goes to Kaiser. Can't quite get there. Springer plays it in. Kaiser head up. Springer off his stick, and they go the other way. Guy goes to the middle, shoots, hits the nub of Caleb's stick and goes wide. Springer gathers. Springer finds Miller. Miller changes direction. He gets it deep. They're going for a change. Pitcher line on. Schultz gathers. Passes to the front. Flogger, shot on goal and misses. Oh, he was right there in the middle. Rawls gathers. Rawls still finds pitcher. Pitcher finds Schultz. Schultz is going to go forward. Schultz turns. Pass to the front gets deflected into the net. Pitcher is going to glide over for the faceoff. Pickering and Rawls on with this group. 3:42 left in the first. Pitcher wins it forward. Puck comes off the netting. Round to the corner. Guys there. Plays it down low. Comes to the middle. Goes all the way through. Pickering steps. Shoots. Oh. Pickering stepped up to what is the curling dot. Fired a shot. Pitcher Schultz both in front, but the goalie was able to corral it. So we're going to go face off, same dot again. Pitcher wins it over to Schultz. He gets dumped by two players, and they come out the other way. Pitcher's going to gather. Gets intercepted. Louis steps up, still in his skates, still there. Hacks it forward, and Fisher gets it, Flogger, and it goes the other way. Sorry, wrong jack there. Out to Rawls. Rawls goes D to D. Pickering. Pickering gathers. Now Rawls is going to gather. Rawls. Puck is not going where people want it to go. Over there on the wall. Pickering goes to himself. Pickering goes in. Now they set up. Over to Flogger. Flogger shot gets tipped. It's a hit. Puck comes across to pitcher. Pitcher gets separated. Guy goes the other way. Pickering just up hits him. And they play it down the ice. Fisher on. And they play it down into the zone. Pass misses Stanley. Goes up. Fisher grabs it. Fisher turns. Puck misses Stanley. They go D to D. And up through the middle. Fisher. Still Fisher. Spins. Takes a slash. Skates it out. Finds Stanley, but doesn't get a clean pass to him. Now it goes back to the D. Rolls to Pickering. Pickering's going to go again. And shoots it in on goal, trying to get a face-off. And he will succeed with 1:20 left. We'll end up with an offensive zone face-off. Forward line changes. Defense changes. So Larrigan this time out with Kaiser Springer. Simpson is on the bench, but hasn't been out the last couple shifts. Amherst comes out the other way. Springer plays it back to Schrader. Schrader down low to Lacoste. Lacoste falls. Red line got him down there. They play it nicely out to Larrigan. Larrigan over to the side to Springer. Springer tries to find Seamus. It's just intercepted. And the puck goes the other way. Shot goes through, and Hudson with the save. Little extracurriculars after the play there. I think Blaine was trying to explain how the Tesla works to the player. Kaiser comes away with the puck. Over to Lacoste. Lacoste successfully navigates the red line that time. Puck goes into the side. Comes out to the point. They go D to D. Hudson pushes that to the corner. Lacoste separates man from puck. Puck goes back. Springer gathers. Finds Kaiser. Kaiser, Larrigan, Lacoste. Kaiser shot, deflected high. Seamus takes a stick up high. Kaiser gathers. And the puck goes into the corner. Larrigan gathers. Still there. And Lacoste shoots right at the end, deflected. That would have been on net. That would have counted. As it got deflected, the goalie was sliding the other way, but it went over the net. So after 2 periods, Carshield trails 1-0. And we're back for the third period. Carshield still trailing 1-0. Pretty simple. Boys can't score, they're going to go home. Pitcher on the dot. Schultz, Flogger, Bilger, Peters. Pitcher wins forward. Flogger, Schultz. Schultz to the corner. Schultz still around. He's going to turn. Puck comes separated. Pitcher tries to get it, and they play it out to Flogger. Flogger to Schultz. Schultz shoots. Glove save. Bounces past pitcher. Bounces past Schultz. And they go forward. Backhand goes wide. And Flogger going the other way. Gets stuck in his skates. He falls down on it. I think it got the zone. It did. Schultz pops it in. He's in after it. He's going to separate the guy from the puck. It stays there. He's down there with 2 guys. It gets pushed around. Stanley gets completely interfered with. Stanley down there. Back to Fisher. Fisher. Puck goes back to Rawls. Rawls shot through. Twinkles through. Fisher back to Pickering. Pickering down low to Stanley. Stanley down in the corner. Fisher comes away with it. He's looking to turn, finds Stanley. Stanley gathers the puck. He's looking for a pass. He turns and shoots right into the goalie's chest. So Stanley came out from behind the net, had a little space, had some holes, but found the red of the goalie. Fisher line stays out there. Pickering rolls. Puck went back to Rawls. Rawls plays it down to the corner. He didn't want to hit a leg on a shot. Fisher in after it. Fisher down to Rawls. Rawls plays it back down to Stanley. Lives down there below the line. Comes back. Stanley still down there. Now the puck comes the other way. And it comes out of the zone. Stanley back checking hard. Guy goes. Pickering separated man from puck. Almost separated man from helmet as a kid hit the dasher to Fisher. Fisher gets tied up. Oh, guy sidesteps Pickering. Sidesteps another guy, but Pickering lifts the stick, takes the puck, flips it to center ice. Oof, we go for a quick change. Pickering, almost intercepts. Guy takes it in, shoots. Hudson saves to the corner. Kaiser gathers. Kaiser pass get intercepted. Miller there. Miller after the puck to Pickering. Pickering's just going to go again. Finds Springer. Springer plays it in deep. Miller in after it on the other side. Puck comes back out the other way. Lacasse, foot race. Gets upended, gets grabbed. Puck goes to Kaiser. Kaiser to Miller. Miller cuts middle. Kaiser grabs it and goes into the offensive zone. Kaiser gets an angle. Oh, the puck just slides on him. He goes out to Lacasse. Lacasse shoots. Puck goes wide. Springer digging after it. Out to Schrader. Schrader goes down low to try to go back down, and then it goes over his head. Kaiser in after it, and it's icing. 11:43 left in the third. Pitcher line hops back on. Puck one to the side. Hacked at by Carshield. Schultz and pitcher over there. It's a corner we can't really see. Puck comes out the other way. And Lacasse over to grab it. He gets knocked down, bodied. Pitcher comes around. His pass gets intercepted. Schultz tips. Passes to Flogger. Pass just off Flogger's stick, but he gets it back. Flogger puts his shoulder down. And the puck comes out the other way to Lacasse. Flogger still in the zone. And they're offsides. So face off just outside the offensive zone. Nope, they're going to pull it to center ice. Pitcher wins. It's stuck in his skates. Goes back to the D, over to Bilger. Cooper gets it, puts it down in the corner. Pitcher in after it. Flogger in on the other side. Guy muffs the puck, comes out to Peters. Peters down low to Flogger. Flogger to Pitcher. Puck goes past him, but he goes and gets it. Pitcher out to Bilger. Bilger shoots, and he scores! Larry from the curling dot, a couple legs in front, a couple bodies in front. Puck came from down low. Seeing eye puck from Bilger finds the back of the net to tie the game. Carshield wins a face-off. Springer tries to get it into Stanley. Stanley gathers. Guy rubs him into the corner. We got a whistle. It looks like the Amherst player is going to go to the box as he. Now he's arguing with the official. That always goes well. So along the boards there, he kind of upended Peters and then wouldn't really let him go and then kind of popped him a little bit. Probably just a roughing. So either way, we're on a power play here. Peters did a good job of keeping his cool. Just kind of let the kid push him, and the official was talking to them, basically. Schrader shot through, hits the goalie's chest, comes down to Stanley. Stanley hacks at it, doesn't go very far. Lacoste to the corner. Berryman circles, shoots. There's nobody in front. Goalie makes a save, and puck gets cleared out. Icing. So that's beneficial. Not sure why the coach is arguing that it wasn't icing. Fisher back to the dot. Puck won back by the Knights. Back around to the other side. Berryman in after it. Puck up to. And another icing. So the puck went off the boards around Lacoste. Another icing. Fisher on the dot, wins it back to Lacoste. Lacoste Schrader. Schrader shoots. Oh, glove save by the goalie. The Berryman gets hacked in the ribs. Puck goes back out to Schrader. Schrader softly to Lacoste. Back to Schrader. Schrader shoots. Looking for a tip. Tip goes wide high. So the high tip from Berryman went wide. Down under to Stanley. Stanley back to Fisher. Fisher gets hacked and tripped. All the kids from other teams raise their hand watching along the boards, but not the officials. And the Knights bring it out. Goes high and gets out of the zone. Guy backhands it through. Lacoste has got to go. Is there someone on him? Lacoste turns, spins away. He's going to go the other way. Over to Springer. Springer's got two on the other side. Tries to push it in, gets interfered with. That was a penalty yesterday, but not today. Kaiser stops the puck. Larrigan over to get it. Now Springer tries to steal one side. They steal the other side. Puck goes forward. Lacoste falls down again and again. And they're in on a 2-on-1. Pickering rode the guy into the net. Net comes off, and we'll have a face-off. All right, we'll have a face-off to Hudson's left. Larrigan's out with Springer and Kaiser. Like I said, Simpson is on the bench, but hasn't been back on the ice since he took that bad hit. Rolls over on the corner. Guy turns. Kaiser goes into the corner with the puck. Puck plays under. Rolls, hacks at it, goes forward. Kaiser and Larrigan there. Larrigan takes it. Tries to pass to Kaiser. Springer sees that, but gets a stick lifted. And Springer chips forward. He gets interfered. Guy's stick just got enough of the puck and of Springer. Kaiser grabs it. Over to Larrigan. Just out of his reach. Larrigan resets. They do the D to D to Springer. Springer is going to get the zone. Kaiser's going to trail. Springer goes to the middle. Tries to find Larrigan in front. And the goalie covers. Pitcher line hops over Bilger-Peters. Again, Bilger with today's Carshield goal so far. Pitcher on the dot. Puck went over to the boards. Players in after it. Comes out to Bilger. Hops on him a little bit. Peters back together. Petey turns. Plays high up to Flogger. Bounces over him. And they go D to D. Now they go wide. Peters should intercept that, and he does. Plays it back, but pitcher still in offsides. So we'll have another face-off. Pitcher wins a face-off. Guy skates in, goes to the middle. Schultz gathers. Schultz to Flogger. Flogger's going to go left. He's going to get slashed. Then he gets the zone. All right, so that was an offsides. It's a little delayed call there. Fisher back on. Puck played back to Peters. Peters to Bilger. Bilger plays it up through everybody. That got tipped. Well, we didn't see that one either. And we'll come back the other way. 7:10 left in the third. Let's go. Be ready. Fisher's there. Plays it backward. Schrader pushes it around. Lacoste there. Puck played low. Hudson had the pads down, hit one of them, goes out to the corner. Stanley finds Fisher. Fisher goes forward. Dumps it in behind the net. Berryman in after it. They go D to D. Lacoste after it. Stanley puts it in deep. All the forwards go for a change. Springer, Kaiser, Miller this time. Kaiser goes over. Oh, hops on Lacoste. He's battling to get back. Guy muffs the shot completely. And Ben grabs it. Puck goes up to Kaiser. Kaiser to Springer. Springer gets it broken up. Tries to get it to Miller. Knights come the other way. So Kaiser takes a penalty there. Looks like the guy fell a little easy. So we're on a penalty kill. Springer and Miller. Going to kill this one off. Miller wins a face-off. Springer heads out of the zone with it. He's going to get the line and try and get it deep, and it gets intercepted. So Amherst comes the other way. They're going to get the line and get it deep. Puck goes around to the other side. Behind the net. Now they set up. Shot off Springer. Gets out of the zone. Springer's shin guards were not bouncy enough there that it got out of the zone. The guy turns the corner. Miller working on him. Shot. Saved by Hudson. Berryman and Fisher hop over. Puck won back. Lacoste after it. Played forward. Played to the middle. Out to Fisher. Fisher, Berryman. Berryman shoots long. Goalie saves it. Puts it to the corner. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Amherst comes the other way. Guy turns the corner, hits the post. Comes out of the zone. Fisher's going to put pressure on as it came out of the zone, and it goes the other way. Pickering hacks at it. Berryman puts it down the ice for icing. 7 seconds left on the penalty kill. Flogger pitcher on. Pitcher on. Pickering making him circle. Kaiser hops on, grabs the puck, and he's off. Kaiser just out of the box. Pickering gathers, puts it in on goal, and their goalie plays it. Goes back the other way. Up the corner, Pickering pinches. Schultz kicks it. Pickering gathers, pops back up, still bouncing. Pitcher puts it in. Off the boards, out to Rolls. Rolls. Picker. Zone, turns the corner, puts the shoulder down. Looking for Flogger. Went right through him. Schultz over to grab it. Schultz turns, plays it down to Flogger. Back out to Schultz. Schultz back out to Peters. Peters walks the line, shoots, hits pitcher, and it's going to go back to the corner. Puck goes the other way, gets past Bilger. Shot, save. Bilger grabs it. Bilger up to Schultz. Schultz to nobody because they were changing. Bilger intercepts that. Finds Schultz. Kaiser. Kaiser goes in low. Finds Larrigan. Larrigan looks for Bilger. Down low to Larrigan. Larrigan gets a stick lifted. Kaiser still has the puck. Still down there. Larrigan out to the center. Springer battling. Gets a stick lifted. Out to Petey. Petey's got to turn. Got to reset. He turns. Tries to play it up. Hits a leg. Guy falls down easily again. And they play it up out of the zone. Larrigan after it. Guy muffs the puck. Larrigan just steps around it. Tries to keep it there. Springer doing the same thing. It's just a mess over there. Now it comes out to Kaiser. Kaiser chips it. Goes around his guy. Has Larrigan. Larrigan's stick gets lifted. Out to Schrader. Schrader shoots. Hits Kaiser. Kaiser and Springer go down. Got to get back. Kaiser. Woo. Kaiser struggling to get off. Their forward on the far side was a little too anxious. Hopped in offside, which helped us. So we'll get to be able to make a change. Fisher line on. Kaiser still hobbling. 2 minutes left in the third. Puck goes back to Schrader. Schrader to Lacoste. Lacoste to Stanley. Stanley to Fisher. Fisher gets his own. Kind of dumps it in softly on the goalie. And it gets juicy, gets away from him, but Berryman can't grab it. And they come the other way. The goalie is having problems catching. So Ben, guy goes in, shoots high, goes all the way around. Stanley will dig after it. D is changing. Stanley forechecking, gets the guy to muff the puck. Fisher gathers. He loses an edge and goes down. The puck goes behind the net. 1:23 left. Puck comes back out the other way. Flogger with a stick. He's going to have to go by himself. He's got Schultz. He dumps it in. Schultz in after it. Checks the guy, it sounds like. Comes out. Schultz intercepts. Schultz scores! Finally! Schultz finds the back of the net. Oh! It's been weeks. So as we reset that, Flogger intercepts at center ice, dumps in the corner to Schultz. Schultz gets down there, checks the guy. Pitcher grabs it. It bounces back out to Schultz. Schultz finally. I will say he did hit another post, but this time it did go in the net. So 1 minute left, and Amherst is going to call their timeout. So we'll be back in just a moment. All right, 59 seconds on the clock. Hudson slides back. Fisher line hops on. Pickering and Schrader. 59 seconds to get to the finals. Goalie is already pulled for Amherst. Berryman wins. Oh, and it goes backwards. Pickering bangs it off the net side. Up forward. Like I said, goalie already pulled. 50 seconds left. Amherst circles. Plays up the boards. Pickering breaks that up. Or Schrader, sorry. Schrader, Pickering out together. Pickering on the left. They gather. Bring it in. Stanley breaks that up. Pickering, high backhand. 32 seconds left. Puck goes D to D, and they missed their D, so that's going to kill a couple more seconds. Schrader directing traffic, and it goes forward. Pickering gathers, gets the zone. Truss tries to put it in the zone to kill time. 17 left. Go D to D. 10 seconds left. They turn the corner. Shot, Hudson covers. They were late on blowing the whistle, luckily. So 5 seconds left. Yeah. So Fisher, they're wanting everybody in the middle. I would assume they want Fisher to fall on this. Shot through, Hudson with the save. We have it. Stanley's going to pin it. We're going to pin it, and that's the game. Carshield will move on to the finals tonight, or this afternoon. I'm looking for some clarification. It is at 12. Let me get this real quick while you watch the celebration. I have this somewhere. So we're looking at 12:50 on the lefty rink. So the other rink, 12:50 local time. So about a little over 2 hours from now, we will face Nashville for the championship. So a 2-1 victory in the semifinals for Carshield. Bilger, the tying goal. Schultz with the game winner. And we will talk to you in a couple hours.